Miss Megan here. Thank you for joining me for another online session of Children's Storytime with Miss Megan. This week's theme is celebrating spring. A lot of different fun spring things we'll be singing about, reading about, and of course we'll always have our good morning and goodbye song to get us in the mood for story time. So the first thing we're going to do together is sing our good morning song. And I would love to see and feel your waving hands back at me as we sing together. So let's put them on up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright shiny faces. And this is the way to start our new day. Give yourselves a hand for singing with me. So first up, we're going to sing a song about spring and a couple of signs of spring. So I've printed out a few pictures just to help us remember the words as we sing. So let's check it out together. So this is Spring is Coming. So it's set to the tune of Frere Jacques. So we should all be kind of familiar with the tune. And if you'd like, you can repeat it and sing it with me. And it's called Spring is Coming. The first thing we're going to see is a flower blooming. And then the second thing we'll see is a blossom on the tree. So feel free to try and sing all together with me. So we'll sing on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Spring is coming, spring is coming. How do you think I know? I see a flower blooming, I see a flower blooming. I know it must be so, I know it must be so. Now we're going to do blossom on the tree. Spring is coming, spring is coming. How do you think I know? How do you think I know? I see a blossom on the tree. I see a blossom on the tree. I know it must be so. I know it must be so. You think spring is here? I bet we encouraged it with our song. Now that we've finished up our song about spring, we're going to have another kind of a song story to read. It's called the Itsy Bitsy Duckling, and it's about all of the spring things that this duckling sees. It's called the Itsy Bitsy Duckling by Jeffrey Burton. It's illustrated by Sanja Rescek, and it is published by Little Simon. We have other books like this, so there's a lot of different things you could read / sing about, but I love the Itsy Bitsy Duckling. So it's perfect for our springtime theme. So if you'd like, you can maybe even repeat this and sing it along. The itsy bitsy duckling swam in the waterway. Down came the rain and chased the snow away. Out came the sun as the birds began to sing. The cold winter was over, at last it was spring. And then the flowers in the pasture all began to grow. Sleepy ones woke up to yawn and say hello. With all new friends, it was time to have some fun. As the itsy bitsy duckling played in the bright warm sun. That's the end of the Itsy Bitsy Duckling. So you got to see all of the kind of new friends they made and different spring things in there. Good job for listening. Now we get to some of the other fun spring books. My favorite spring book to read is first up. It's called Spring is Here by Will Hillenbrand. He's one of my favorite authors and illustrators. And this is published by Holiday House. And it's about two friends, a bear and a mole. So you can see on the first page, this is a house, and it is Mole's house. Mole woke up. Is it spring, he wondered? He opened the window to smell the air. So he sniffed it, and he dressed. and he tiptoed past Bear's bedroom. So that's Bear's bedroom door. You can see there's a little tiny sign on it that says, "Do not disturb," because what do bears do in the winter? They sleep, so he's hibernating. And he stepped outside. He felt the mud under his feet. Squish, squish, squish. "Spring is here," cried Mole. "I must tell Bear." Mole rapped on Bear's window. "Tap, tap, tap," replied Bear. So what did Bear do? He was still sleeping. He looks pretty cozy on that page, doesn't he? So Mole dashed inside and knocked on Bear's door. "Knock, knock, knock." "Shh," replied Bear. Did he wake up yet? Not yet. So Mole tickled Bear's nose. Swish, swish, swish. So he got a little feather. Tickle, tickle, tickle. And what do you think the bear still did? Shh. He still fell asleep. He was still sleeping. So Mole played his horn for Bear. Toot, toot, toot. And right there, he's got his little trumpet. And poor Bear, he just went. He was still sleeping. He actually buried his head under his pillow. "Oh dear," sighed Mole. "Spring is here and Bear must get up." So Mole thought, and then he scampered outside. He gathered, he milked, and he churned. So it looks like he got eggs from the chicken, milk from the cow, and he looked like he churned some butter. So he's got a plan. He poured, he mixed, and he baked. So it looks like he is making something, making a surprise for Bear. Finally, he shuffled into Bear's room. "Wake up, Bear!" Mole mumbled Mole. "Spring is here!" So who's the tired one now? Mole, because he did all of that work making that breakfast for Bear. Look at all those yummy smelling good waves. It's waking Bear up. "Yum," replied Bear. Then he looked at Mole. This is the silly part. "Wake up, Mole," said Bear. "Spring is here." Look at poor Mole. Replied Mole. Because he put in a lot of work getting Bear up, making that breakfast. That is the end of Spring is Here. Good friends of Mole and Bear. I love that book. So thank you for listening to that one. The next one is called When Spring Comes, and it's by Kevin Henkes, illustrated by Laura Dronzek, and it is published by Greenwillow Books. It's got a lot of pretty pictures of all of the different things that come with spring. Before spring comes, trees look like black sticks against the sky. We've got a lot of those trees looking now. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms, just like in our song. If you wait, spring will make leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. See? Look at that mud. Before spring comes, the grass is brown. But if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. You can see quite the difference between these two pages. One's brown, dry grass, and this is green with little flowers. It looks so beautiful. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. A seed will start growing. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain, and more rain, and more rain. Comes with a lot of rain, doesn't it? Do you like mud? Do you like puddles? I hope you like umbrellas. We definitely need those in the springtime off. Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. I love watching a garden grow. And spring will call out the pussy willows and the new kittens too. You can see all the new plants, those cute little kittens. Spring can come quickly or slowly. It changes its mind a lot. But when spring is finally here to stay, you'll know it. There will be buds and bees and boots and bubbles. So many bee birds. You can see the boots and the baby kittens and the bubbles. There's so many fun things. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. So many W things on this. So you got the worms and the wings of the birds and the butterflies, kids on bikes. So many fun things brings. You will feel it. You will smell it. You will hear it. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you're done waiting, but you are not. Because what comes after spring? Because you are not done waiting. Now you have to wait for summer. So we're way ahead of the game by the last page, waiting for summer. You can see on that last page a lot of fun summer things like popsicles and watermelon, sailboats and fireworks. So it celebrated spring real quickly and then goes on to summer things. So this was When Spring Comes. A lot of fun spring things to look forward to, like muddy boots and rain and umbrellas, worms and leaves and trees. So I hope you can get out and enjoy a lot of different spring things. Make sure if you have any spring thing questions, you can give us a call, request books online or through the telephone. Read till your heart's content on a rainy day. I hope to see you next time. Let's sing our goodbye song all together. Let's see those waving hands back at me. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, goodbye. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day today. Goodbye, goodbye. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day today. Thank you for joining me, friends. See you next time. Bye.